today we're just going to talk about memberships, selling memberships, and the importance of memberships for ALIM in the yoga studio. Most of our students start with the introductory offer, whether that be a 2-week or a 30-day, and then from that, the idea of the intro is to then convert them into firstly what they need, and whether that be a 5-card pass, 10-card pass, or onto direct debit, which we have the 1 month or the 6-month option. So with the 6-month option, they're locked in for the 6-month period. They're able to have 2 weeks holiday through that 6-month period. After that contractual time, they're able to get out of the membership at any time. With the 1 month membership, is available for 1 month at a time, but they must give us 1 month's notice in advance. From the aspect of where they come from coming to the intro, if we just come around and have a look at MindBody, the software that we use, we will see that we have the opportunity to see when their 30-day does expire. On here we will see that where we've got the 30 days, so we've got Gail here where we've got the 30-day unlimited yoga, and it shows when it expires. So that gives us the opportunity to see that they firstly are on a 30-day when they sign in, and it also then gives us the opportunity to talk to them about just quickly, how is your membership going, or how is your yoga practice going, and do you need any support with anything in regards to that. So I don't really like to use the word selling, because selling sounds like it's something that sometimes that we're giving to people that is not required. Selling from the aspect of what a good salesperson is. A good salesperson is someone that firstly believes in their product. Secondly, a good salesperson is somebody who listens and then sells somebody what they require, not what the business requires. So when someone first comes in and they sign up, they go through the process, and then we give them one of our iPads to fill out their information. So from the iPads, we'll be sitting at the back of the reception. They then go through this and set up their account. Now, the reason that we have that, and the reason why we brought that in is initially capture their email address. The problems that we've had in the past with not capturing their email address is there's no information that's sent out to them. So once they're in the system and they've started their first class, they firstly get an email that's sent to us that tells them all about yoga, what they can expect, that'll be happening through them through that period of time. And also there's follow-up emails that are sent out to them telling them that their time up with their intro is getting close and is expiring. So there's an ongoing email source going through. As an example, Dylan here, Dylan's just finished his 30 days, and Dylan now has, Dylan wants to carry on with his yoga. He's come and asked me the question of, okay, so now my 30 days is up, what are my options? This also gives us a good opportunity that we see on MindBody as well as when it's expiring. It also gives us a good opportunity at that time to say to Dylan, as an example, Dylan, I see that your 30-day intro is getting close to expiring. How's your yoga going? What are you thinking of doing? Now, for an example, Dylan says to me, or I asked Dylan, okay, Dylan, so how's your yoga been? You've been enjoying it?
Yeah, it's been good, and I've seen improvements over the last month or so.
What style of yoga have you been doing?
I've done a lot of hatha and vinyasas to stretch out my legs and be more flexible.
Sure. Okay. So how many days a week do you expect that you would still come?
I'd say I'd be coming about 3 or 4 times a week.
Okay.
Just get the real use out of it, and yeah.
What are you sort of wanting to achieve? Is it sort of the flexibility where you have some joint problems?
So yeah, I did start programming with some joint problems. My ankles are both really tight, and also my joints and my knees are quite tight. So
Sure.
I think just loosening my joints up will be a good option. opportunity. Yeah, it's good.
So you're playing rugby, aren't you? You're doing a lot of strength work and so forth there. So Hathorn's probably a good place for you to probably stay with that regard, because it gives you more of that time just to open up the joints and and a bit more recovery time, more so than necessarily the vinyasa flow as an example, because it's it's a bit more physical as you would have experienced it. So if you're coming 3 to 4, plan to come 3 to 4 days a week, as you will see in this, we've broken down and we've shown you basically how much it would cost per class if we were to do 3 or 4 days per week. So if we did the committed yogi direct debit, which is for a minimum of 6 months, so through that period of time you get 2 weeks holiday through that period of time, but you are committed for the 6-month period. Now that works out at $25.90 per week, but it comes out fortnightly. So you'll be direct debited, so as soon as you join up, your first direct debit will come out within sort of 2 or 3 days after you've joined. So you'll basically always be 2 weeks in advance. So as an example there, if you were to attend 3 classes per week, that works out at like $8.65. So if you were to do four classes per week, works out at $6.50 per class. So our other option compared to that typically is either our 5 or 10 pass card. So if you were to do a 5 card pass, it would work out that it would cost you $16 per class. If you did a 10 pass card, it would work out at $15 per class. So my recommendation to you, based on sort of information that you've given me and how frequently that you're going to come, your direct debit yogi membership would be the best for you, because it's going to work out pretty much half price of what it would if you did a 5 or 10 card pass. How does that sort of sound to you?
Oh, that sounds like a useful option. I guess
So that just gives you an example of, firstly, fact find. So find out and listen well to what someone first wants. So if we had another example where someone said, look, I'm only going to come 2 days a week, we could go through the options of that, but more than likely we would refer them back to either a 5 or a 10 card pass. The reason being is because they're not coming as frequent, and it probably would work out cheaper for them to do that. So on our sheets here, we show those different options, and this is broken down for a reason, that we can make those comparisons for them.